Location is St. Luke's Episcopal Church in Germantown. It's adjacent to Germantown Friends School, which is a Quaker school, and down the street from a Lutheran church. I thought that kind of mix of diversity of like religious like areas is very interesting. And it's a testament to the diversity of the Philadelphian landscape as it pertains to religious areas. It's also in an area of poverty. I think that helps with when they do service. They don't really have to go that far. You want to talk about the history?
Yeah.
Of it?
It was founded by Thomas Armat in 1811. Basically, Germantown was a rapidly growing colony, and they had an Episcopalian presence, but they didn't have an official church yet, so they wanted to start an official church, and that's how we have St. Luke's. And then some other key points is that it's a pretty progressive church. In 1860, they helped establish a mission church to serve African Americans in the community. And then in 1904, they allowed African Americans to come into their church. And today, it's a predominantly African American and minority church. Sarah, you want to take modern details?
Yeah, so like I said before, it's in an impoverished area. It allows for better and more accessible reach out programs. They offer food and asylum to anybody who seeks it. I think especially now, they made it pretty prevalent pretty obvious, I guess, that they would offer asylum to immigrants who are seeking it. They have signs posted up all around their property, like on doors, the tops of buildings. It's just signs that say we don't condone deportation of illegal immigrants. If anybody who comes by like ICE or Border Patrol or something like that, and they look to deport people, they will not cooperate. And I think that's like pretty much what their main topic is, I guess, right now, because the woman that we talked to, she was very heavy on that. Like, she thought that is what like their biggest thing was. That's what she told us most about, was that their action in the community towards the government and its new laws, and how immigrants will always have a safe space and asylum if they come to their church. Also, it offers a summer camp for kids, as well as a Bible study for youths as well every weekend. Things like that, especially in an area where it is. I think it's very helpful for that community. Yeah.
Also, just talking about like the modern day of the church, like me and Sarah both noticed like how beautiful of a church it was when we walked in, and it's kind of like Germantown Ave, like it's a pretty modernized like city kind of like vibe, and then you kind of take one left and you're in this like old style church, and it's kind of just like it feels peaceful there. It feels like a safe haven from like what's outside.
Yeah, it's a really big stark contrast from I don't want to say the outside world, but from the street, pretty much. Yeah. There's some pictures of it if you want to zoom in. We can't really do anything with like putting it on the screen, but this is just like, it's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful area. There's a very big grave site. I noticed that there's a lot of people buried. And it was a beautiful walk around the campus, I guess. And yeah, I thought it was an absolutely beautiful place. Really like breathtaking, honestly. Beautiful day out. It's very lush and green. Architecture is beautiful. Although we didn't really get to see like a congregation in action, I can imagine that it's very nice. And we were only able to talk to one person, but she gave us a really good insight onto what their beliefs are as a congregation and as the church's mission. Yeah, you have anything to say?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just kind of going off what we said before. I think really important part of the site is the progressiveness of it, how it's, like it's welcoming to everyone. I just want to highlight that. And then I think it overall is great for the just like Philadelphia religion. How there's like a Quaker school right next to it and a Lutheran church down the road. It shows you the diversity in Philadelphia. And it's been here for 200 years serving the Germantown, and it's still thriving today. So,
Yeah.
Thank you.